time now for Coming In Hot with Brent Wallace and former Ottawa Senator Jason York.
Happy Monday, everybody. July 21st. Welcome to Coming In Hot. Brent Wallace alongside the smartest man in hockey, Graham Nichols, and Jason York.
Burn.
It's got a trade. You got a trademark. You can't steal it. We trademarked this 2 years ago, Wally. Good, for goodness sake.
Nice to see you, gentlemen.
I mean, good to see you too.
How's the weekend, guys?
I don't remember the weekend.
Were you hammered, Wally?
No, it just I
Did
I
you
work
go on a
every
bend?
Sunday.
Did you go on a bend? Did you go on a bender?
No. Oh, last night I was at the football game, the Red Blacks. So yeah, I don't want to talk about that either.
Yeah, they lost again. Eh?
Yeah. So we're waiting for Mark Stone to join the show just quickly. So until I know he's coming on soon. So can we just take care of some business and then you can chit chat away?
Well, we'll save chit chat for Stoner. Stoner likes some chit chat too. We'll include.
That's what I'm
him
afraid of.
We'll include him in the chit chat segment. So we'll pay some bills here, do some sponsor reads, and we can get some good chit chat in later.
Okay, Jake. This show is always brought to you by Bet365, which is our proud presenting sponsor, as always. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. By the way, you can bet on game number 1 already on Bet365. The Tampa Bay Lightning are favored to win game number 1. Download the app and get on the game. Use code NATION, Ontario only. Please play responsibly. If you or somebody who has a gambling problem, visit connectsontario.ca. And of course, by our good friends at Simply Spiked. The drink of summer is here. And no, it's not whatever Yorkie's been mixing in that mystery thermos. It's Simply Spiked. Fruity, fizzy, and somehow more refreshing than a contract year. With flavors like pineapple, mango, peach, and the always underrated blueberry. Simply Spiked goes down smoother than Yorkie's takes when the Sens are on a winning streak. It's perfect for patios, pool days, or post-show cool downs. Even pre-soaked tubs. Wasn't that what pre-show tubs we used to call them, Yorkie? Especially after Wally goes on a rant and we all need a minute. So whatever you're celebrating, whether you're celebrating a Sens win, arguing about line combos, or just trying to survive a group chat with 3 hockey dads and a stats guy, grab a cold one. Simply Spiked. It's getting juicy. Head to simplyspiked.ca to find it near you. Must be legal drinking age. And if someone offers you one, read the label first. And please, as always, celebrate responsibly. All right, Yorkie. The floor is yours.
I'm just getting a confirmation here. Stoner says he can't get in on Safari. He needs. Does he need to load into Firefox? What do I tell him here, Wally?
Tell him Chrome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Google Chrome. Google Chrome on your browser.
It should work. I do. Yeah, I think Safari might be a bit of an issue sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why.
Let's take care of some business here.
I don't know. Chrome's been giving me issues too, Wally.
You listen. I don't. Whenever it comes to you and technical stuff, I don't ever blame the technical stuff.
Operator error. That hurts, man. That cuts deep. That's
another way to put it. One thing I do want to. Yeah, go ahead.
I had these issues too. Remember early days on the show, all the technical difficulties we used to have?
My therapist and I have worked through that. And
it's like
I'm on the other side.
Like we got to be one of the more tech savvy shows around now. Now that producer Jake's come on board, there's not a lot of hiccups. Like this is.
Do you know what? Oh, I thought Jake's just crashed because I can see when someone logs into the show, it just says Stony device is not connected.
Okay. So
it must be the summer. Anyway.
Yeah. It's been a good summer though. I gotta say this. We've been rocking the guests pretty good. Like the summer, what do we call it? The summer series?
Should you? It's the Sens Summer Series, Yorkie.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Oh man,
giving you some props here. I'm saying, good job, Wally.
We just lined up another one for next Thursday. So Yorkie, that's no golf next Thursday at 3.
Who do we got?
I don't listen.
Oh, it's a secret. It's a big secret. Can we
just wait till next week? I don't want to Peter Schaefer this thing.
Oh, I know. Schaefer. We were supposed to have Schaefer. What was that, like a month ago? And he ghosted you? He ghosted you?
Well, and then he's like, okay, I'm coming back on. And then we haven't figured it out. So we'll move on.
Wow. This
We'll
next
wait for
guy,
the- we'll wait for
I know who we're getting next week. There's no way he's going to ghost you. He's a stand-up guy.
Like a stay-at-home defenseman.
Yeah. Okay.
Stoner's still. He's just about. He doesn't know that I can see him. He's about to put his headphones on. So we'll get to him in a sec.
All right.
I want to ask him about the coaching staff was just named to the Olympics, and of course just named John Forget and Dom Nicoletta as the training staff.
Yeah. Oh,
They also did Four Nations, by the way. But yeah, so
that's awesome.
those guys are outstanding at what they do.
100%. Just and Dom Stoner would appreciate this. Unbelievable wine collection, I hear. Like he
Dom
knows
Nicoletta? Yes.
he knows his wines, Wally.
And his coffee.
Not that you really care about red wine or anything. Like,
Why don't?
well, you like your steaks well done, so there's no way you like wine.
I love red wine.
Yeah, what's your go-to?
Yeah. See, I try
when you're taking out Mrs. Wallace for an anniversary dinner, and you say money is no object, sommelier, give me your best bottle of red. What's it going to be?
Okay, well, hang on for a sec. Lisa doesn't drink red, so it's just me on the couch with Gertie having a little glass of red.
Let's bring Stoner into this conversation. Okay. I want to get his opinion on this.
Let's welcome to the show former Ottawa Senator, current captain of the Vegas Golden Knights, the first captain in Vegas Golden Knights history, Stanley Cup champion, Four Nations champion. I could go on, but we'll bring him on instead. Mark Stone, welcome to the show.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Were you having a nap? Did you have an afternoon nap?
No, this is just unfortunate. My hairline is the way it is now.
Mark, we try not to insult the guest right away.
Wally, you got to add. So you name Stoner's accolades there: Stanley Cup, Four Nations. You have to add second place at member guest championship at Indianwood. That's got to go up. That's worth something, isn't it, Stoner?
I think so. We were playing. We had to win a playoff to do it, so it made it all that much more sweeter.
It's so much fun winning at things that you're not like that you're good at, but like it's like more of a grind. Like not that hockey's not a grind, but golf's just so satisfying when you do well at it.
Well, it's different type of pressure. It's like I didn't think I'd be nervous or anything, and man, it just gets you. But it was good. It was a fun week. There's a lot of characters there, so it was fun.
Oh yeah. So anyhow,
for me, because I'm terrible at golf, it's always chasing that. Maybe the next shot will be good. So for you guys, is it the same? Is it the competitive or is it the competition? Because typically hockey players or professional athletes always chase the challenge, right? So is it the challenge? What is it about golf that you guys like?
Oh, for sure competitive. This one was wild. I committed to it and without realizing it was a 72-hole event, 4-day absolute grind. But it was, it was crazy because you're like, we're struggling, but then everyone else is struggling. So you got to kind of fight to stay in it. It was, you kind of start to realize that for me, I lose my mind after one hole. So it's like for them to have to do 72, it's crazy.
So this is for anyone listening. This was a 4-day member guest you went to.
Boy.
4 days of golf. Like most member guests are maybe 2 days. 3 is a lot, but 4 is unheard of. Like that's
yeah, I was shocked when it was 4, but honestly, it was awesome. I loved it. One is a scramble, then there was 2 where you got to play your own ball, and then there was a modified alternate shot, which was kind of fun too. So
yeah,
there was it did a little bit different stuff, but getting that competitiveness is fun in the summer.
I thought it was nap time at the Stone household. Do I hear one of the girls in the background?
No, that's my dog. He's driving me nuts. Dogs don't drive you crazy until you have kids napping. So now my dogs drive me crazy.
What do you have?
I got he's like a big, kind of looks like a black lab, but he's a huge mix. And then I got 2 golden retrievers that just kind of chill. But he's like I think he's got a little bit of German Shepherd in him, so he's pretty talkative.
Yeah. Hey, so we just had the new grandbaby. I'm a granddad now, you know this. But do your dogs get jealous of the kids? Because since we brought Margot, it's been a year and a half now, the dog is like totally different now. Like still a good dog, but super jealous.
Oh yeah, they drive me crazy sometimes. They've laid on my youngest. They've they push over my oldest all the time. But the thing that's the worst is my oldest daughter's the one that gives them the most attention, and they don't want any attention from her, and she's giving them the attention. It's hey, it is what it is. I still love them, but my God, they frustrate me sometimes.
What is Mark Stone like as a dad? You seem pretty intense on the ice. How much of are they wrapped around your finger? For those who don't know, Mark has 2 young girls.
Yeah, 2 girls is. I think I'd be a different dad if I had 2 boys, but the 2 girls they kind of run the show, and I have a hard time yelling at them. So my wife kind of takes control of that. Is a little bit more the drill sergeant in here. I think she gets a little bit mad at me when I just laugh at all the bad stuff they do.
What are the ages?
2, just over 2, and then 8 months. So we're right in the thick of it.
You're right in it.
Right in the battle. Right in the grind.
All right. Back to I just want to quickly touch on one thing at golf. Is Jason York the mayor of the Royal Ottawa?
I don't know about the mayor, but he's definitely the social. What do you call it? The social organizer. He knows everybody, so that's the good thing. He can always get us a game, which is what you want, right?
Yeah. I like having a little chit chat, Wally. You're like friendly guy. That's what the golf course, like you asked the question. For me, golf's more social thing. It's like, I'm sure I like to play, but I'm
just gonna move here. My dog's driving me nuts.
Yeah, we could hear the dog too. But that's what golf's about, Wally. So you wouldn't you're more of a by the book business guy, taskmaster, very
just
organized.
So we're clear. You left, and I still sat at the Royal Ottawa and chatted with the guests, or I guess the people who were still sitting around the table. Well, I was the last to leave.
Yeah, we played 9 holes. That was 27 for me.
Well, it's because you wouldn't pay for me to play 18.
They won't let you on the course. You have to play in 4 hours.
That's ridiculous. The big question, Stoner, is, by the way, everybody in the chat, so many people are just saying, thank you to Mark Stone, or we miss you, all that stuff. Just so you know, you're still widely loved here in the nation's capital. Your reaction to Mitch Marner being a teammate of yours?
I mean, I had a pretty good player, I think. Got to play with him in 4 Nations. Awesome. I'm sure you guys are thrilled to get him out of Toronto and send him off west. But we're pretty damn excited to get him. Kind of a player that we've kind of missed. We don't really have that, super skilled, smallish type guy who can kind of make everybody around him better and make those kind of crazy skilled plays. So he was definitely a piece that was a welcome addition for us. I'm super excited to have him. I love internal competition too. So when you add superstars, it makes your team better.
Just for the record, we're not missing him in Toronto because they don't win anything. Okay,
you made a really good point when we were chatting about this on the patio. Your guys already have a massive team. Like your D are huge. You got a ton of big forwards, and when you look at fits for him around the NHL, it almost seems like a perfect fit. Like a guy that you can run your power play through, a guy that can kill penalties, play the power play, and seems like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. You look at all of our forwards, we're kind of big, go to the net type guys, puck possession guys. Not saying he's not a puck possession guy, but he makes plays. There's very few players in the NHL can make. So brings speed. One of the best playmakers. Still usually scores around 30 goals. So he had 100 points. That's not many guys in the league that did it, and we're getting them. So. With him and Jack, and we have a pretty good group of forwards, and our D speak for themselves. So we're pretty excited to, add such an elite player and add to the group.
Mark, Vegas has a history of adding guys, whether it's yourself, Eichel, now Marner, like leaving situations that maybe weren't the best at the time that you guys departed. Like what makes Vegas such a great landing spot for players coming out of those situations?
Well, I think you look at Vegas 2 ways. Sometimes you're losing buddies, but I when I was in Ottawa, I was losing. Well, unfortunately, was losing friends for the wrong reasons. In Vegas, we're you lose teammates. It's the nature of the business. It sucks, but we're always looking to get better. So that's what is very attractive to me. There's just a ton of internal pressure to try and win every single year, and that's something I love being a part of. It really attracted me to it, and I think that's why the core loves playing there, and they put everything on the table for us to win, and just makes it our jobs pretty clear. Compete and try and win for the city.
Would you say the off-ice stuff is a lot easier just being in Vegas, or is there still like that pressure, that internal competition, that pressure that you mentioned?
Well, there's definitely pressure. I mean, you drive on the highway in Las Vegas, it's Golden Knights everywhere. Golden Knights license plates, Golden Knights billboards. We're competing with a lot of entertainment in our town, and we feel like we're maybe the best show in town. And anybody who can come to our building, it's pretty special. So there's pressure, but like I said, the best pressure is the pressure within. So from ownership to management, they expect us to put a good product up there and have a chance to compete every year. And as players, they do everything in their power to make sure the team's ready to go.
What's the coolest thing that you've experienced being in Vegas? Not winning the Stanley Cup, obviously. Aside from that, like just off ice wise.
God, I don't know. Honestly, the two coolest people I've met so far, probably, or a lot of them are Canadians. I got to go to the Shania Twain, go meet with her backstage after a season. During the season this year, I was backstage with Bryan Adams before his show. That one was pretty cool. So you do get to meet a lot of cool people while you're there, whether it's locals or you get to go to UFC fights. There's just, the sphere is great. I mean, there's just so much to do. It's hard to put your finger on one thing.
Didn't you? I'm trying to remember if you told me this story. You talk about pressure. Didn't you have to hit a drive in front of Tiger once?
Oh yeah, there you go. That's actually probably the coolest memory I've had so far. Yeah, you're right.
Tell that story. That's a great story.
Yeah. So last year we unfortunately lost in the first round to Dallas, and a couple of us got an email asking if we'd play in Tiger's Tiger Jam tournament, and he's probably either one or two of my favorite athlete of all time. So that was pretty cool, and I didn't really know what to expect. Didn't know what the tournament really was, so showed up there, and he was doing his little spiel on the range where he kind of hits cool shots, does all this stuff, and then him and Colin Morikawa were doing a long drive contest, and then right at the end of it, he goes, "You know what? Well, I think we got a guy here that might be able to try and hit it as far as me," and called me up there. God, I was sweating. He was sweating. Like 110 degrees outside. Shook his hand. He handed me his driver. I had no glove. I was so worried the club was just going to sling out of my hand, but I hit a good one, so it was pretty cool. And then Carlson videotaped it for me, so I got that.
Oh, that's awesome. Sweaty hand, like you're.
I was so nervous.
Don't let the club go flying.
I just wanted to hit it. That's all I cared. I didn't care where it went. I just needed to hit it hard.
How good does Tiger hit it in person? Him and Morikawa, like just the sound must be crazy, eh?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. He did that like 9 window drill or whatever. He hit.
Yeah.
Three cuts, one high, one low, one middle. He hit all 9 shots, and it was just right on command. Never missed one. It was crazy.
Unbelievable.
If you had to pick your foursome for golf, so aside from you, who are your 3 golfing buddies? Your ultimate golfing buddies?
Like dream foursome type thing?
Yeah.
Tiger's for sure one. I would probably like to see Michael Jordan in there to try and get the gambling going.
Then you're going to need Clark MacArthur to get in there.
And then honestly, I'd probably bring my best buddy Justin just for the experience, because he's my favorite guy to play golf with.
That's pretty good. Okay. I'm going to ask you this question. I don't know if you can ignore it. Lot is made lately of tax-free being able to attract players to teams, Vegas, Florida, whatever. Do you notice it as a difference maker?
It's definitely nice. But I believe that we are building a great team and a great product because of the top. our owner wants us to win. He doesn't care what it takes to win. So he's putting all the resources for it. I think that makes a difference. I think our facilities make a difference. I think our arena makes a difference. And it's the same with Tampa. I mean, they built a team from when Vinny took over in Florida as well. When Vinnick took over there and when Vinny took over in Florida, they've built it up, right? That's I don't think there's too many people want to play for the Florida Panthers 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So I think the same thing with Dallas's owner. I think it's just important you build something good and people are going to play there. Even look at here, you're getting guys to come here now because you're building a product. So yeah, it's nice, but I don't think it's the be all end all for sure.
Well, guys talk, right? Guys talk, and you guys, to your point, you guys have created a winning culture. And if guys want to win, they want to go somewhere where there's a winning culture. Like, hey, Nashville's got the same tax bracket, and it's one of the best cities in the world. Like, how come they're not winning right now? Like, you can make arguments everywhere, but it's to your point, Stoner. It's like guys talk, right? You guys will talk around the league, and guys know where they want to go if they want to win.
Agreed. I mean, look at Edmonton. They have a chance to win every year. Guys are going there. Winnipeg, same thing. Guys are staying in Winnipeg. That's my hometown. People are staying there because the ownership's good. They're putting a good product on the ice, and they have a chance to win. So that's the way I look at it. San Jose was one of the premier teams in the league. They would always get guys to go there, and no one ever talked about it then. Now they're going through a rebuild, and it's a little bit tougher, but it's the same thing. The veterans are going to, if you're 33 years old and you're a UFA, you're going to want to go to the top 16 teams in the league because you're going to get a chance to go to the playoffs and potentially win.
Mark, I consider you one of the highest hockey IQ guys that I've seen play with the Senators over the years. I talked to Sam Gagne at Sens Dev Camp this year, and he talked about hockey IQ. And the Senators were running a seminar where they want to start teaching it to the players coming through. I just want to get your opinions on like the philosophy of hockey IQ. Is that something you're born with, or something you worked at over time? Like, how do you develop hockey IQ?
God, I don't know for sure. I don't think there's really one formula. I think watching the game is important, and not just your own games. I watch when I'm sitting at home after the kids go to bed. I got a couple games on watching. I think it's important to be. You watch the best players in the world. They all do different little things. There's everything makes guys unique, right? So you watch Crosby. What makes him unique is, how he's able to protect the puck, make plays at a high level. It's just everything's different. Oh, want to see, buddy?
Hi.
No nap time.
He's a good cop. You don't need a nap.
But like I said, it's tough to. I think it's teachable for sure, but I think it's the guy has to want to learn how to learn, or wants to. You have to want to watch hockey. You have to want to learn, because you can't just go home and get on an Xbox, play Call of Duty, and expect that you're going to be able to learn just from playing in the games or watching your own team video. I think you got to be watching the best players in the world, and that's what I do. Do
you know what? I'm interested to get your take on this, Stoner, because I believe a lot of it's whoa,
is everything
on? What's going on in the Stone household?
All right, I'm going to go get out of here.
He's relocating.
Maybe outside's the best play for
me. Graham, to your let Stoner get relocated. You on the patio?
The last time you did the show with us, you were on the patio.
Oh, so good.
Right. I probably should have been on it this time too.
Kids were supposed to be napping. Do you know what I find with guys though? And everybody, like, I think it's the player's ability. It's your processor. It's how quickly guys' brains can process the situation and make the proper decision. Because that's basically what hockey sense is. It's like, how quickly does your brain see it, react, and do it? That's like Stoner is a perfect example. His processor works faster than anybody else's. There's some guys that are super fast, some guys that can do things, but It's like the old practice guy, eh? He's got all the tools, but no toolbox. You see these guys all the time. They fly around in practice, and you're like, well, this guy should be the best player in the game, but he's not because his brain doesn't work fast enough. And it's really hard to teach. You can get better at things, but you can't really make a guy do things faster in his mind because you do have to be a smart guy to play hockey. Not necessarily school smart, but your brain has to pick it up and make the decision because there's so many variables in hockey, and that's what makes it the toughest sport to play because there's so much shit going on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I always joke with Brady's brother, Matthew. You always see those like charts or whatever they are, where it's like top speed bursts of the league, and it's him and I are always fighting to stay out of the top 5. But this guy's 100 and I guess 100 and something points every year, and he's this technically, I guess they say, the slowest guy in the league. But he knows where the puck's going, when it's going to be there. He just thinks it so well. The anticipation of where it's going to be is so impressive.
Yeah. You just brought up Matthew Kachchuk, and so AM in the chat said, "How was it being at Brady's wedding, in Brady's wedding party with Matthew shortly after losing to Florida?"
Well, we beat Florida.
That's why I'm like, I only saw the first part. And
It was
like,
great.
well, how
it was great.
How was it
great
for Matthew?
me. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it would have been. We're obviously friends, good friends. Obviously love that family. So we had a great time at that bachelor party. It's the last one I've been to, actually. So he said they're such good people. I'm so happy that they were able to win the next year. I'm sure it was tough for them, congratulating me, but it's impressive what they're doing in Florida.
He freeze?
Relocation. Oh, here we go.
Oh, you got him.
Are you back? All right, you just froze for a sec.
Yeah.
But you're not invited to Matthew's wedding, or are you?
No, I was on Saturday.
That's it.
He had quite the weekend. I just saw he did a wedding Saturday. Cup party was either yesterday or today. So he's been, I'm sure he's been giving her.
Yeah.
He's got the liver.
Jacked.
He's got the liver on the clothesline right now, airing out after that.
Especially after the week they had after they won too. So I'm sure they're
like, is that the best part of winning the cup is the celebration afterwards?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think we were probably 7 days. 7 days we had it after, and there's some days you wake up and you're like, I don't think I can do it again. But once you know the cup's going to be there, you have to go. You can't not go. So there was one night where the coaches took it for a day, and it was a nice little break for us in the middle of it. But I would say the best day for me was the parade. There was probably 250,000 people at our parade down Las Vegas Boulevard, and then when you got to the rink, it was unbelievable. I think that was right before the home opener the next year, which was awesome.
Same with we have 2 picks. One's the next one from the home opener, but just that entire time, it must have been pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, you can kind of just let loose too, right? Nobody judges you for anything.
As Ovi taught.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I remember being done with my speech there because they made me talk. I wanted to, but then it was like, does anybody else have anything to say? And the last guy you'd expect was Carlson, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll say something. And up he went. He'd just fallen down the stairs coming down to the stage, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll get up there. And it ended up being the best. It was, all the fans loved it, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, he's Will, I have to ask you this before. I think he's arguably the most underrated guy in the league. He is such a smart player, William Karlsson.
Yeah, he's been great. He's kind of one of those no maintenance guys, right? It's almost unfair sometimes because he plays with the call up, the young guy. Hey, he's always the protector, right? It's he covers for everybody on the ice, kind of like Pajot in a way when I was playing here. He's always on your third or fourth line when maybe he probably should be playing higher, but the coaches just has so much trust in him to play with whoever. So it's always, here, take this guy under your wing, take that guy under your wing. So this year's going to be a little different for him. I think he's going to have veteran wingers. So it'll be, I think he's going to have a great year.
Before I get to Four Nations, Pat LeBlanc wants to know what cut of steak and how cooked does Stoner like his steak?
I'm going to a steakhouse. I usually order ribeye because I find those are a little harder to cook for me personally. And then usually I'm one of those guys. It's like, is there any way I get like medium rare plus? I don't want it medium, but I don't want it medium rare. So
right in between, eh? Right
I need a warm red center.
Yeah. Wally, we always
discussed on Wally's face there.
Wally likes his medium well.
Oh, you better be eating tenderloin then. It better be a fillet, or that thing's gonna be chewy.
I can only do fillet.
Oh, there you go. That's not too bad then. I grew up. My parents were the same way. We'd always did tenderloin, but they would always just nuke the thing on the grill.
That's what I'm used to.
I remember the first time I went out for dinner on the road with the guys, and everyone ordered medium rare, medium well, or medium rare, medium. I was like scared to order anything else. I said, yeah, I'll take that. And then the first time I ate it, I realized what I was missing my whole life. I was eating a boot for 20 years of my life.
Well, you're eating boots every weekend when you cook your steak.
Lisa won't let me cook it, so she barbecues all the steaks.
Yeah, you never asked the question, Wally. What are you pairing your burnt steak with? You said you like a nice bottle of red wine. What's your go-to?
I don't have a go-to. I try every time I go to the LCBO something different.
Well, you can't get any good wine there anymore, so.
Yorkie, there's plenty of other nations that make good wine.
Yeah. I'm going to Napa in a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll bring some back for you, Yorkie.
Yes.
Yorkie doesn't know how to cook food. It's okay. Four Nations. Where does that rank? Being able to celebrate that one.
I think the way I describe it is Stanley Cup was probably my biggest accomplishment, favorite accomplishment ever. But Four Nations might be the best hockey experience I've ever had in my life. It was awesome. Didn't know what to expect, but when you get in that locker room for the first day, it was the day of the Super Bowl. Everybody flew in, and you're sitting there kind of in awe of everybody in there. So, pretty special event, something I'll never forget. And it's. And then I always make the thing, or I always say too, my favorite game to win obviously was the final, but my favorite game we actually lost was the game against the Americans in Montreal. It was
crazy.
Probably the coolest game I've ever been in, but unfortunately it would have been way better if we won, but just electric.
Yeah. Did you guys expect that start to that game? All the stuff that went down? Like, were you guys prepared for that? Were you thinking, okay, it's going to be crazy to start this game off?
I had no idea. I kind of saw Hagel and Matthew kind of chit-chatting there. And a couple of us looked at the bench and like, I think they're going. And then that was an awesome fight. And then one of the cooler things, I don't know if anybody has ever said this or heard this one, but when Brady kind of came over and, kind of called, yapping at our bench and yapping at Benny. He kind of just looked back at the coach and said, "All right, coach, I got this. Don't worry." And just kind of hopped over the bench. And I still get goosebumps thinking about that. Giving up 40 pounds, just so cool, just so tough. Just hopped right over the boards, no problem. It was such an electric atmosphere.
Yeah. I heard a really cool story about Bennett. I think Cooper said it when the tournament started. He said there's going to be some guys, unfortunately, they're going to have to sit out. And Bennett said to him, when he told him he was sitting one of the early games, he's like, "Hey, I would have came if I knew I wasn't playing no games. I just want to be here." Like, what a great answer. It kind of shows like the type of guy he is, eh?
Oh, he is awesome. He's awesome. I've met Benny a couple of times, but never really been in a locker room with him. That's kind of when you get to know people, right? Be in a locker room. Everybody's a good guy when you're, around a table drinking beer. You don't really get to know them, but when you're in a locker room setting, that's when you really get to know these guys. And man, everybody there just gave everything to the logo, everything to the country. It was special. We didn't really know what to expect, obviously, going into any of the games, but when we skated out for warm up against the Swedes, the first game, it was you realize that it mattered to the people. So we were excited that was the way that people took it, because it definitely mattered to us.
Are you a guy that collects stuff? Do you collect stuff?
I got some stuff for sure, not a ton, but I'm a little nervous to ask guys. I got I got some good ones though. I got McDavid and Crosby. Now I need to try and get the Ovechkin one this year.
Oh, you're smart. I regret, like, I played with some legends and against, and you're so stupid when you're playing. You're like, never think. I'm glad you're thinking thinking ahead, because it's great to have when you're done.
One of my coolest ones actually is Chara. I asked him, I think he was still playing for Boston. He was 41. I'm like, this guy's got to be his last year. I think he played for like 3 or 4 more years after, but I asked him for his stick, and he was awesome, because he signed it and he wrote like a really nice little note on the stick, which pretty classy.
I have 2 of Chera's sticks. They're currently supporting my house. We're using them for the steel beams.
Now I know why those cross checks hurt so much after getting that stick, for sure.
It's like a 150 flex. Like, did you try bending that thing?
Oh, it's crazy. It's a pipe. It is something.
Do you get starstruck in the National Hockey League? Like, you've played on World Championship teams and you've played on World Juniors and you've been in the league forever and you're an all-star. Like, do you still get starstruck?
I don't know if it's starstruck, but I don't know if I've ever respected someone more than Crosby in that locker room. I was for a group of alphas to have an alpha in the room was pretty something, So, but just an awesome guy. What a genuine guy. There's a reason he's had success for as long as he's had it. So, it was special, just being a part of it, having all those guys. It was cool to see kind of generations, like different types of generations in the room together. I think we all wanted to play with Sid, and at some point in our lives, and none of us had ever had the chance to do it other than maybe 1 or 2 guys in that room. So that's what made it all kind of a wow moment, right? Seeing McDavid, McKinnon, and Crosby and all those guys just sitting beside each other, sitting around having pregame meals, dinners afterwards. It was awesome.
So I think Crosby assists on your goal at Four Nations, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Is that a moment for you?
It was unreal. Unreal. I'm going to definitely get some pictures of that to be able to show my kids. It's funny because I'm a big celebration guy. I like to get the high fives going. And after the game, he came over to me and goes, man, I don't know why, but I was just ready for the high five. I was like, that's pretty cool.
You do love to celebrate. I'm getting that. Just lastly on the Four Nations about playing playing Brady or playing the Kachchuks. Like, it always seems that they're in the middle of everything. Do you like playing against them, or do you despise seeing their name on the back of the jersey? And 2, what have you thought of the way Brady has transformed into a captain in Ottawa?
Well, I mean, I love both those guys, but I'd be lying if I wanted to play every night against them. That's for sure. I mean, there were some nights I didn't even want to be on Brady's line in Ottawa, because you knew you were going to have to be in a scrum every second whistle. Like, all right, buddy, let's just relax here. But I definitely think he's toning that down. I think he's starting to realize how valuable he is on the ice, right? When he as a team, or as he goes, the team goes, in my opinion. He's their engine. Obviously, he's the captain. He's captain at such a young age. He had so much he had learned so much, but had so much to learn as well. And I think the experiences that, whether it's Four Nations, getting to the playoffs for the first time, even the negatives, right? Even going through those years of struggle, I think probably put it in his mind, like, I don't want to be back there, right? I never want that to happen again. So I think he's really done a good job at getting through that adversity and getting ready and putting this team in a great position.
And what was he like at Four Nations? Could you sit back and appreciate? It seemed like he had he was arguably one of the best players on the ice.
For sure. I think what's unique about that is you're not playing as much, right? So you got all these top guys. You're not playing 18, 20 minutes. So you can kind of go, I guess, for a better term, balls to the wall every shift you're out there. That's what made that one unique. So he was able to get his 10 hits a game, but he was only playing, 13, 14 minutes a game. So you're a little bit fresh, because we even joked with Benny, like Bennett. It's like, man, how come you don't do that all year? He goes, if I did that all year, I'd be dead. It's like, it's tough, right? It's like these guys that play such a hard game and have 300 something hits a year. It's tough on the body. So that's what was kind of funny about Four Nations. He was you 12 minutes a game. He had 10 hits, but you kind of do that every single shift. Whereas during a regular season, you do that. Like you say, you're gonna be hurt all the time.
Now you got 80. Now you got 84 games starting next year.
4 preseason though. So the strenuous preseason games we had to get rid of.
Oh, tough.
Yeah. What will you play? 1 preseason game? Will you play 2?
I think it'll probably be 2. I think the 2 is the max almost now. I could be wrong. I was trying to read over, but hopefully, I think we're supposed to start the season earlier too. So a little short camp and go. That's what we want.
Everybody's in shape anyway. It doesn't matter. Like January 25th, by the way, the Vegas Golden Knights back in Ottawa. Do you get excited still to play Ottawa?
I do. I think I've only played in the building twice, which is, brutal. I love coming back here. Still spend my summers here. Super happy with where the team's going. Right. I like to say I got a lot of friends on the team, but there's only, I think, three guys left from when I was here. But I still love watching the guys play. So love coming back into the facility, seeing the staff, because majority of the staff is still the same, which is awesome. Those guys were, one of the best in the league, still are, whether it's the equipment guys, the medical staff, strength staff. They got a great staff there. So love coming back in. Manager too, Jordan Silmser, one of the best. Still text him if I need a favor around town. He responds in 2 seconds. So they got a great crew.
By the way, 2 games in Ottawa, you have 2 goals or you have a goal in each game, an assist in each game, 4 points overall. Like, you could probably dial it back a little. Okay.
Well, I don't think I've been back here since they made the playoffs. So it's gonna be
2022.
Team's a lot better now.
Hey, did you know? I never knew this, but when I was coaching junior here, Jordan Silmser is a referee. Do you know that, Stoner?
I didn't know that. No.
And he's a really good referee. Like, I had no idea. And I'm coaching my junior team. This is like 5 years ago. All of a sudden, the ref wheels over. He's like, "Hey, Yorkie, Jordan." I'm like, "You're a referee," wow. And he's a good ref too. Like, he knows the game. That's really awesome. Good ref. Yeah.
He watches. He goes up and watches every game. I think he watches all 82, and he's into it.
Yeah.
He doesn't show any emotion though, but I think he's into it.
Yeah, that's the ref.
He's got the perfect mindset for an official. Olympics quickly. I know you're not on the team as of yet, but are you excited that the chance to represent your country one more time? Will this be the biggest stage? I mean, it's bigger than Four Nations, right? It's the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be on that team. I'll do anything to be on that team. I'm hoping that they take more guys, just like do the Sam Bennett. I'll go there and sit on the bench, support the guys, and I'll do anything to be on that team. So I think it'll be the biggest stage. I don't know if it'll be the biggest, crowd atmosphere type. That those 2 games at the Bell Center and then the games in Boston were best atmosphere I've ever played in. But as far as Olympics it's something, and I think the unique part about us going is I think we're probably, not to put anything against the other athletes, we're the biggest show there. I mean, Olympic hockey for me is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, especially where it is in Italy would just be an amazing experience, and just a great opportunity to go represent your country and possibly win an Olympic gold medal would be incredible.
Mark, it's been like 22 years since a winger won the Selke. You've had some great defensive seasons on your own. Do you ever think there's going to be a chance in the near future where someone can have the opportunity to do that?
I think so. I mean, I think Reinhart was two this year. It's so many good centermen though. That's a problem. I mean, these guys, they're so good. All the, as kids, all the best players play center, so it's tough. And I think, which I honestly agree with. I think the Selke should be more of a two-way award. Like when Barkov, he puts up 90 points, but he he's plus this. Kopitar's been doing it for as long as he could. Bergeron is the same way. He'd score, 80 points, and be a plus 30 playing against every team's top lines. So those are the guys that are so impressive. I mean, we got one. We just grabbed one that could potentially win it too. It kills with Marner, kills penalties, scores goals. And Jack too. I think Jack finished top 5 this year. It takes commitment, because if you're trying to play that two-way game, you definitely give up a lot of your cheating offensive points. But that's the way you win. That's the way you win. 2 guys on Florida that were 1-2 in Selke. That's why they won.
I was going through just some picks to see what I could find, and every time you score a goal, I just have to stop and see these picks. Like, what is it about you scoring a goal? It's like your first goal every time. I love it. Love every second of the emotion you show. Why is it that way with you?
I don't know. I don't even really know what it came from. I don't think I was really like that as a kid, but I don't know. Probably just the feeling of scoring a goal in the NHL for the first time just got me hooked. That'd be my guess. I mean, it's such an awesome, I guess, privilege that I get to play in the NHL for a living, and may as well have fun, right? So yeah. I just love it. Love the game. Love getting. I mean, I don't know. It's so hard to explain. I get excited for myself. I get excited for my teammates. I just want to win.
But it's contagious, I'm assuming, right? Like when you see your captain is like just as pumped to score a 3-1 goal, if you will. Like I just think that everybody rallies behind that. I'm excited just to watch you celebrate. Whenever you score, I'm like, I just want to see him celebrate.
I'll be honest, I like being on the bench sometimes for those goals. That's sometimes when the best celebrations happen, is when there's, everybody's high-fiving on the bench or a big goal on the bench. Sometimes those are the best ones, but look who's in the background there. That one.
Who is that in the background there?
Vladdy.
No, keep going.
Oh wait,
I got to enlarge this.
It's my boy Amadio there in the back.
Oh, there's one.
That's right. We were playing together at that point. I remember that goal actually.
We're you and I played 9 holes with them. What a good acquisition by Ottawa. Like you told me before when they got him, he said they don't know how good this guy is, but man, he's I call him like a sneaky good player. Like you don't really know how good he is until you watch him over time.
For sure. I mean, he's got one of the best sticks in the league. He's always pickpocketing guys. He controls onto it good. I don't know why anybody. He just goes about his business. Comes in the rink. He's a good pro. Guys love playing with him. I think that's always the greatest compliment is, guys like playing with him. I loved playing with him when he was playing left wing, right wing, center. He did it all for us and never complained. Just always just did his business, and super glad to see him get that contract and get rewarded.
Okay, we'll let you go because I know you've got
kids are ready to go.
My daughter's banging the glass like I just scored. So we're getting ready to let him out, let him loose.
Before you go, do you have any hidden talents? Like if Mark Stone had to do like grade 12
talent show, like a talent show?
Talent show. Could you?
A talent show? I thought you were sending me back to grade 12 because I got no clue anything about school.
No. Do you have any talents?
God. The fact that there's not something on the edge of my tongue is probably not good, but I don't think so, to be honest. I'm sports oriented, so everything's
Are you
sporting.
handy around the house?
Oh no. No. Cody, my CC just texted me like last week, asked me if I had a drill because he just moved into a home, and I was like, I don't know. I did have one. I don't know where it came from. I got Brom. Brom does everything for me.
That's funny. Yeah. Brommer does everything for last thing, I have one pick left. It's of you as a villain. Like you guys have, and I remember hearing this, I think in the playoff game where TNT, it might have been Biz, asked you, like, do you guys like being the most hated team in the league or whatever?
Oh boy.
Like you could be a Bond villain in this. Bit. I'm just like, what's it like for you guys to be, I don't know. It feels like everybody's like, oh, damn you, Vegas. So disliked.
Everybody hates success, I guess. That's, I used to, that's why I look at it when I'm a fan of other sports. I hated the Golden State Warriors. Now I like the Golden State Warriors because I respect how hard it is to win. It's, I don't know. It's, we're the evil empire for whatever reason. But yeah, we embrace it. We love it. Gets people talking about us. So I guess that's the best way to put it.
Like the level of winning for you guys must, or like the commitment that you expect from your group must be at an extremely high level every night.
It is, but it's easy. They've put a good group. It's like you said, when it's a place that people want to play, you're gonna have to come in and be a good teammate and perform. So they put the right guys in the locker room to succeed and treat us all so well, give us every resource we need. So, and they put the right group of leaders. The leadership is unbelievable. Obviously, we lost. Not looking like Petro. That's going to be a big loss for us. But when you're the captain and you don't really have to do a whole lot, out of the ordinary stuff, you can just come in and be yourself and do that. It makes it easy for everybody. So many guys have good relationships with the coaching staff, the management. That it's not just one guy doing all that stuff, which is the way it should be. You obviously need your leader, you need your leaders, but when you got guys, everyone's pulling on the rope, makes life a lot easier for leaders, as I'm sure you guys know.
100%.
And you do it with multiple coaches, which is wild too. Just so you know, I know you like to collect stuff. It's your third appearance on the show, so you can get a free mug.
Okay.
Right?
Well, you got them, Wally? Do we have them? You have to order it, or do you have to make it? Like
I will. No, I don't have to make it. I will get you a free mug.
All
So
right.
you can add that to the collection.
I love it.
All righty.
Stoner,
Stoner, thanks for doing this.
No, of course.
Thanks,
Anytime, guys.
Good luck this season. Good luck at the Olympics too. Mark Stone, captain of the Vegas Golden Knights. It's nice to see him again.
So good, eh? It's like you get candid answers. The evil empire. Yeah, I guess Florida is the evil empire, and everyone's mad at everyone's mad at Florida now because they go, "Oh, you guys are winning because you're the tax situation."
I still think there's more vitriol towards the Golden Knights as opposed to anybody, and because you know why? They had success from their very first year.
Yeah,
everybody, it's a pure like I'm
they're also cutthroat too, right? Like
they don't give
decisions.
a shit.
I think they don't care. Like they'll do anything in their power to win, and then if stuff doesn't go their way, and if stuff doesn't go their way, they'll complain about it. Like
the thing is, like, and people were like, "Oh, those guys aren't hurt; they're circumventing the cap." Like, you go back to the year of Stoner, he was seriously injured that year when people thought they were circumventing the cap. Like, he came back early to play in the playoffs. Like, wow, it's just a coincidence he's ready to start day one of the playoffs, but no, he's actually playing pretty hurt. But yeah, everybody wants to be the best, everybody wants to win, and they've been one of the most consistent teams since coming into the league when you probably look at it, right? Since day one they came in, and tell you that owner though is like, they have a standard for success there. He treats them great, but it's also known that it's team first, so they'll move you if it's best for the team. Like, you'll see so many other teams hold on the guys a little too long, be sentimental, but that comes back to bite you. Like, you have to be a little bit ruthless in this sport if you want to continue on with the success. Too many teams make the mistake of, well, we got to keep this guy because he's been with us so long. Well, that's not always the best thing for the team, and too many teams make that mistake.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, Bill Foley has Ottawa roots or ties, so that makes him a good person too.
Yeah,
I think he went to Ashbury College or something in Ottawa while he was here.
Did he?
Something to that effect, yeah.
I wanted to ask him. I know you can't really ask him, but he's got 2 years left on his deal. He's 33 years old.
Bring it up.
I was curious to see if, like, there'd be any interest in bookending his career with Ottawa. But I mean,
but
like,
he can't. But the
I
problem
know,
is he can't answer it.
I know, and that's why I didn't ask it, because I know he's,
The Stoner's like, sorry for the shit show. Like, that's the best when the kids come in. It's organic. Like it's day-to-day living. It's sometimes kids are flying in. Sometimes you got dogs barking. Sometimes just don't know what's going to happen, right?
Still, my favorite will always be Ron Dugnut. And he's just in the middle of an answer. He's like, 1 sec. And it's right around, I don't know if it's Thanksgiving time or not, but he's like, I got a turkey in the oven that I got to baste. He had to get up and go baste the turkey.
I got a buddy of mine that's got a turkey in the oven, but it's a different thing. He's been having a good summer, so he's getting a little bit of a turkey in the oven. That's what you tell your buddy. You tell your buddies when you notice you're putting on a few, or like, and you look and the golf shirt starts coming out. Is that a turkey? Is that a turkey down there in the oven? What do you got going on down there?
As you like to refer to me as the milk bag, I feel that. Yeah.
Well, you don't really have you're not really they also too, it's certain guys, they have that Grinch body. Slim up top, a little bit of a boiler. You're just kind of, you don't really have that paunch or the turkey in the oven. Well, you're just kind of, you're just kind of wishy. Milk baggish.
That's what I said. I always, whenever someone, I was like, well, Jason York calls me a milk bag. So, quickly before we get back to the chit chat, this show brought to you by Shoeless Joe's. Don't forget unbeatable deals every day. No fluff, just the good stuff, 5 nights a week. So Tuesday, don't forget, it's 10-cent wings. So saucy, crispy, and they're calling your name. And Wednesday is always the big burger energy Wednesday. Burgers at $10. Thursday, half price wine and $10 flatbreads. We should go for Thursday, Yorkie. Have a little glass of wine.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
And a burger.
What?
And a burger. Like a good burger is hard to find, Wally. You get a good burger, you gotta take advantage of that.
Shoeless Joe's well known for their actually really good burgers. Shoeless Joe's, daily deals, big flavor, and good times on repeat. They are in Orleans, and of course, it's Sean Donovan's Kempfield location. And Yorkie, one last thing for you.
And from our good friends at BEI, give them a call for equipment rentals, aggregate topsoil sales, custom crushing and screening, as well as hot mix paving. So when you're planning your next project, please consider BEI for all your aggregate supply needs. You can reach them at 613-432-1120 or online at bonisherexcavating.com.
All right. And I was going to ask about injuries, and I was going to ask about his contract, but I was only going to ask about the contract of, do you think you're going to start to have negotiations this year? But is he last year or what?
2 years?
He's got this year and next year.
Yeah. Great answer about Olympic team, right? Like, you see how much it means to guys.
Yeah.
Like, I will do anything to be on that team. It means a lot to these guys, and it's going to be great. And I think the Olympics is, man, that's going to be good theater.
Okay, here's a question, and I legit asking this question: is Mark Stone a Hall of Fame player?
Is he a Hall of Fame player?
Now, he's won World Championship gold, World Junior gold, named MVP at the World Championships. I know not everybody thinks it's a big deal, but it does all add up. You think of where he's been a finalist for a Selke, has yet to win. He's a Stanley Cup champion.
Yeah. He's been limited by injuries, though, right?
That's the issue, but he's got impressive numbers. He's just been a really good player. Mm-hmm. And I know it's not the Hall of really good, but they've now shown you can get into the Hall of Fame without having a major award.
I think when his career is done, I think an Olympic gold is going to add a lot to his resume if he's able to win that. I'll say this: he has a Hall of Fame brain. If that makes any sense to you, like he's got a Hall of Fame brain. Also,
let's not forget, by the way, he was a 6th-round pick. It's kind of like a throw-in, and for what he's been able to do as a 6th-round pick. Sorry, his
ability. Like, he's been probably in the last since he's been in the league, the best. And this has become an art in the NHL. Takeaways, stealing pucks. People have no idea how hard it is to snatch pucks from other NHL players at the rate that Mark Stone does it. Like, and that's like, I love, like, Guy Carbonneau's in the Hall of Fame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guy Carbonneau's in the Hall of Fame, Montreal Canadian team. If you look at Mark Stone and you look at Guy Carbonneau, like, similar styles, right? I don't know how many cups Carbonneau won.
Well, that's the problem.
Dallas and Montreal.
Yeah. So I like, he wasn't a guy. He's on the Olympic. Like, he's, like you said, you said it. Like, they've opened it up. So I think he's going to be in the conversation when his career is all said and done, for sure. Because I still think he's got lots of racetrack left, as long as he keeps himself healthy. I know injuries have been a concern, but I'm a big fan, obviously, friend of mine. But I have a great appreciation for guys that don't cheat the game.
Mm-hmm. And
when you don't cheat the game, your numbers offensively aren't going to be as good, but you win more.
Yeah.
So that's like points are great, obviously, but a lot of guys that get points don't win.
Mm-hmm.
This guy wins.
So I was just quickly searched Cam Neely's numbers, because obviously he had put up some decent numbers, shortened career because of injuries and everything, and he had 694 points in 726 games. So Mark Stone has 634 and 706. So like, he's not far off Cam Neely's numbers. Cam Neely obviously played in a more offensive era, and then you add in Mark Stone's defense, and I think in an era where they're considering defense two-way play more and more. With many of these Hall of Fame votes, I think if he continues to build on his resume, I think he's got a shot.
Me too.
Absolutely has a shot.
And also, like, Cam Neely had, and I played against Cam Neely. What a horse he had! It was like Cam Neely, best power forward of his era. That's what they'd say about Cam Neely. But you could say for Mark Stone, one of the best, if not best, two-way wingers of his era. So he's got, to me, the Hall of Fame's about, are you the best at something? And I truly believe he is one of the best wingers, if not the best, of this era of two-way play.
If you play in the Olympic team, you play in the Four Nations. Like, are you not one of the best players in
He
the
is.
game?
Mm-hmm.
He is,
right?
And he's a captain of a Stanley Cup winning team, which is huge. And the script and story still isn't over yet. But to Graham's point, I think he's trending in the right direction, as long as he stays healthy.
So who's in first, Claude Giroux or Mark Stone?
Mark Stone. At the end of the career, Mark's won. I put it, and nothing
is top 70, I think, in all time in scoring.
I know.
Like,
for me, I put a huge, and right or wrong, I put a huge emphasis on winning a cup, especially if you're the captain.
It's not the National Hockey League Hall of Fame.
For me, it is. It's the hardest league in the world to play.
Stone's had more international success too, hasn't he?
That's right.
I don't think Giroux's played on many of those.
We did this for Alfie.
The hardest thing in sports, in my opinion, to win is a Stanley Cup. It just is. It's grueling. It's long. It's not just one game. It's so tough to do. And I put an emphasis on this. I really do. I think it's really important. It's not the be all and end all of getting into the Hall of Fame, but I think it's really important because it is the best. Guys get paid because of what they do in the playoffs. Guys, right. It's what you do in the playoffs that makes you. So all of a sudden, well, to make the Hall of Fame, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make any sense.
Does Mark Stone have more hat tricks in the playoffs or the regular season?
That's a playoffs.
No, I have no idea.
He has one regular season hat trick and two playoff hat tricks. Of course, one of them was in Game 5 of clinching the Stanley Cup. But if you look at his playoff numbers, he is a playoff performer. Hell of a playoff guy. Anyway.
Yeah. And like I said too, it's not just about offense with him. It's about all the other facets. It's leadership. It's defensive play. It's penalty killing. It's playing the right way. So, yeah, like I said, he's trending in the right direction, and so is Claude Giroux. Like Claude Giroux, I think
they both should be in.
Me too. Mm-hmm. Me too. Like and Claude's story isn't over yet. Like he's still going too, and he's had an unbelievable career. And two players too that you don't think of playing in an era when it's supposed to be all about speed and quickness, but those two guys, I'd put those two guys top 5 hockey sense in the NHL.
Also, side note, Stoner had a career high in assists last season of all the.
Yeah.
He played 66 games. If he was healthy, my God.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
anyway.
it's really hard in the NHL to play two-way hockey because you get hurt. And when you go into the hard areas, when you play on the inside, which means inside the dots, is where he plays, you get hurt.
And he will.
There's a reason. Like
he will do whatever it takes to win. Too.
Yeah, I love Phil Kessel, great guy, great player, but there's a reason he didn't get hurt that much.
It's because he was built like me.
There's a reason Alex DeBrincat doesn't get hurt very much. Some guys play on the inside, some guys play on the outside. Guys that play on the inside get hurt.
Yeah, I don't argue with you. All right, let's. I got to go make dinner. What
do you got? What do you got? Tell us. What are you making?
I believe it's fish tacos.
Fish tacos, nice.
Yeah, you going like on the barbecue grilled?
Yeah. Do you fry it? Do you fry your fish tacos?
No. Say no.
No.
You don't fry your fish? No.
No. It's it goes in the oven.
Oven? What are you
So
doing?
healthy. So healthy.
Are you doing like a mahi? You're doing like a what are you doing?
Probably sardines is cheaper.
You have like a can of tuna. You're gonna take the canned tuna, put it in the oven, bake it, and make some fish tacos.
I don't know. I gotta get to work.
Star-kissed tuna. Is that what you're using?
Oh, it's from the. Do you remember the Star-kissed tuna fiasco? Tainted tuna.
Yes.
So
I can't do that. I can't do the canned tuna.
Why not?
I just find it gross.
I'll make you a great tuna sandwich.
No, you can't be out of the can. It's got to be.
You got to give them a fresh tuna and then canned tuna and see if you can tell the difference. Do it.
What do you mean it's got to be out of the can? So do you just go buy a big tuna and bring it home in the trunk? Like,
I don't eat tuna unless it's like tuna tartare. Or like sushi, or you get sushi at a good sushi place. You have like a spicy tuna, spicy tuna wally. Can't do canned tuna.
Are you a big sushi guy?
You know what's funny? During my career, I never ate it, and that's one of my biggest regrets because you get great sushi on the road, especially in Vancouver. Now I love it. Like it's love my sushi.
Do you think I'm a sushi guy or not?
No.
You like a nice California roll. I could see you being a guy who likes a nice. Your idea of sushi is a California roll. You like your California roll, don't you?
I enjoy sushi. I don't really like the sashimi.
I know you like a good California roll,
but no, like a spider roll.
Yep.
There's a few. I don't like the mayo in.
Where do you go in Stittsville? You got a spot?
I don't remember the last time I had sushi in Ottawa. Good question. Where do you go?
There's a good little spot, MK2 or M2K. It's just down the street from me here. I'll go there. Pretty good spot. Actually, you know what's Sushi Canada is not terrible. Even you go to Farm Boy, you get the little package, all the little stuff in there. It's not bad. Lisa will. Yeah,
I'm sure I can't remember, but we have.
Do you want to know? But do you want to know who's got a great tuna appetizer? Wally, it's going to go treat the wife to a nice dinner. Take her to Supply and Demand. They got a great tuna appetizer there.
Well, she's only allowed to get the appy there because that's all we could afford. So then we got to go.
Get out of here.
Check, please. All right. Because I don't know what we can do. I'm working on a guest, but you're golfing, and so I don't know when we're on if I can do Thursday or not. So we're working through that.
I'll see you next week. We'll see you next week.
Oh, we'll get to it. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll and thanks to Mark Stone, and we'll see you next time.
See you, everybody.
See you next time.
Thanks for tuning in to Coming In Hot. If you enjoyed the show, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to never miss an episode.